Hello everyone, welcome back to ML English Tutorials. Part 2 I am taking now, and that is of your second chapter, A Long Walk to Freedom by Nelson Mandela. We have covered up to page number 19, and now I am reading, taking from page number 20. Let's start. That day had come about through the unimaginable sacrifices of thousands of my people. Here Nelson Mandela is recalling the memories. He is sharing his memories of his friends, those who were a part of this mission of freedom, and those who sacrificed their life for the society. People whose suffering and courage can never be counted and can never be repaid. मीन्स इफ़ अगर उसको कोई कहे कि यस आप उनको थैंक यू बोल दो या फिर आप उनको पे कर सकते हैं अपने रिगार्ड को, बट इट इज़ नॉट पॉसिबल, जो अपनी लाइफ को ही सेक्रीफाइस कर चुके हैं नेशन के लिए. सो ही इज़ रिकॉलिंग देम. सो आई फेल दैट डे एज आई हैव ओन सो मैनी ओल्ड अदर डेज. आई वॉज सिंपली द सम ऑफ ऑल दोज अफ्रीकन पैट्रियोट्स हु हैड गॉन बिफोर मी. Now he is saying, he is accepting that my personality that you are observing now, it is a sum of the sacrifices of all those people who have gone and who devoted, who sacrificed their life for the nation. That long and noble line ended and now begin again with me. Means that noble line have ended. It means those people have gone, they have left the world, but I am here in front of you and I am sum of all their efforts. I was painted that I was not able to thank them, that they were not able to see what their sacrifices has wrought. Wrought here means what their sacrifice have brought or achieved. The policy of apartheid created a deep and lasting wound in my country and the people of my country. All of us will spend many years, it not generation, recovering from their profound hurt. But the decades of oppression and brutality had another unintended effect, that it produced the Oliver Tambos, the Walter Cecilius, the Chief Lathlis, and the Yusuf Dadus, the Bram Fisher, the Robert, means so many number of people he is recalling at this moment, जितने भी लोगों ने उनके उन एफर्ट्स के अंदर, फ्रीडम के एफर्ट्स में कंट्रीब्यूट किया है. So now extraordinary courage, wisdom and the generosity. Nelson Mandela is saying कि all these people, those who were a part of their freedom struggle, they were with extraordinary courage, they were very intelligent and they were very noble. Perhaps it required such depth of operation to create such heights of character. These people were, means they were oppressed so much that their character went to such an extent. Now they are the renowned people. My country is rich in minerals and gems and that lie beneath its soil, but I have always known that its greatest wealth is its people, finer, truer than the purest diamond. It means undoubtedly our nation, our South Africa is a rich country, but we are rich because our people are rich. They are people of true character. It is from these comrades in the struggle, comrades here is the member of or the team members, that I learned the meaning of courage. Time and again I have seen men and women risk and give their lives for an idea. I have seen men stand up to attacks and torture without breaking, showing a strength and resilience that defies in the imagination. I learned that courage was not the absence of fear. Here Nelson Mandela जी is giving us बहुत अच्छी definition दे रही हैं कि what is actually courage is. Courage simply does never mean कि it is absence of fear, but it is how to overcome that fear, how to triumph that fear. In the same way, brave man is not the man who is never afraid, who is not full of fear, but a brave man is one who conquers the fear. These two lines actually are the gist of this lesson. It simply means the person must be brave, there can be fear in him, but he or she must try to overcome that. No one is born hating other people because the color of the skin or its background or his religion, but must learn to hate. If they can learn to hate, they can be taught to love. Kindly underline it. इट सिंपली मीन्स अगर इंसान को नफ़रत करना आता है, सीख जाता है कैसे नफ़रत की जाती है, तो हम उसे लव करना भी सिखा सकते हैं. इट इज़ सिंपल एज हाउ टू, इफ़ यू आर एबल टू लर्न हाउ टू हेट, देन यू कैन बी टॉट हाउ टू लव. For love comes naturally to human heart, then its opposite here is the hate. Even in the grimiest times in prison, when my comrades, my teammates and I were pushed to the limits, जब हमको जेल में डाला गया था ना, at that time even I would see the glimmer of humanity. मेरे गार्ड्स जो मुझे मतलब गार्ड करते थे, जो वहाँ पे जेल के और भी बंदे थे, I saw the humanity in them. Man's goodness is the flame that can be hidden due to some circumstances, but can never be extinguished, but can never be put out. फाइन. ह्यूमैनिटी का एक ऐसा फैक्टर है जो हर इंसान के अंदर नेचुरल होता है. फाइन. टू सम एक्सटेंट वो कभी कभी सिचुएशन के अकॉर्डिंग, सर्कमस्टांसेस के अकॉर्डिंग वो पीछे छुप जाता है, बट कभी भी ख़त्म नहीं होता. इट कैन नेवर बी destroyed at any cost. Now oral comprehension check I talk about. What do the military generals do? Yes, we have read it. Why were the two national anthems were sung? To maintain the equality. How does Mandela describe the system of government in his country in the first decade? It was under Anglo-Boer War. It was different situation. Now in the final decade they got freedom. What does courage mean to Mandela? It is not the lack of fear, it is the overcome of fear. Which does the think is natural? Natural is to love. In life every man has the two obligation. Kindly underline it, because from this the question is available at the end. In the life there are two obligation one has to perform: to the parents, to the family, and then to the society or the community. In the civil and humane is to show the love and the benevolence. Society, each man is able to fulfill those obligations according to his inclination, according to his priority, according to his bent and ability. But in country like South Africa, it was almost impossible for a man of my birth and color to fulfill both the obligation. यानी कि एक इंसान अपनी प्रायोरिटी के बेसिस पर इन ऑब्लिगेशंस को, रेस्ट्रिक्शंस को फॉलो करता है, प्रायोरिटी को रखता है अपना. In South Africa, a man of color who attempted to live as a human being was punished and isolated. And in South Africa, a man tried to fulfill his duty to the hope was inevitably. Kindly read this passage. It is as simple as I have told you that दो obligations होते हैं. Next paragraph I am reading. I was born. Now here in the coming paragraph, नेल्सन मंडेला आपको बताने वाले हैं कि उनका लाइफस्टाइल कैसे रहा था, वो किस तरह के फैमिली से बिलोंग करते थे in his childhood. So he is saying I was born with a hunger to be free. Means I was born to be a desire to be free. I was born free in every way. I could know. Free, I can run in the fields, my mother's hut. I can swim. I could swim. I could run through my village. I could roast the millets. Means it was my lifestyle. He belonged to a village. Next paragraph. It was only when I began to learn that my boyhood freedom was an illusion. एक्चुअली जैसे जैसे वो ग्रो होना शुरू हुए, बड़े होना शुरू हुए, ही रियलाइज कि ये सब भ्रम है. मीन्स इट इज़ एन इल्यूजन, इट इज़ नॉट ट्रू, इट इज़ वर्चुअली ट्रू. फ्रीडम मेरा एक इल्यूजन है, मैं एक्चुअल फ्री नहीं हूँ. व्हेन आई डिस्कवर्ड एज अ यंग मैन दैट माई फ्रीडम हैज़ ऑलरेडी बीन टेकन फ्रॉम मी. मेरी आज़ादी तो पहले से ही छीन ली गई है, एंड मैं सोच रहा था मैं फ्री हूँ. एंड आई बिगेन टू हंगर फॉर इट. और उस दिन से मुझे लगा कि येस, मुझे अपना फ्रीडम चाहिए. At first as a student, and then for myself, for my transitory freedom of being able to stay out at the night. Read what I please to go, means pleased and go where I choose. means वही freedom के right जो हम normally 6 fundamentals की right की बात करते हैं, यहाँ पे मंडेला जी को भी वही चाहिए थे. Later as a young boy in Johannesburg, I yearned for the basic and honorable freedom of achieving my potential, of earning my keep, of marrying, having a family. Freedom not to be obstructed by any law. But next paragraph, but then I slowly saw that not only was I but free, my brothers sisters were also not free. फाइन. इट डजेंट मीन कि सिर्फ वही फ्री नहीं थे. ग्रेजुअली ही रियलाइज्ड कि यहाँ पे साउथ अफ्रीका में हमारे जैसे जो रेशियल डिस्क्रिमिनेशन को जो फेस कर रहे हैं, नोबडी इज़ फ्री. That is when I joined the African National Congress. This was the time जब इन्होंने नेशनल अफ्रीकन कांग्रेस को ज्वाइन कर लिया, just for the hunger of freedom. Kindly turn the last page. It was his dream desire for freedom of my people to live their lives with dignity and self-respect that animated my life. This is what you see me present. This is what कि वो हम लोगों ने उसके लिए सर्च किया. That transformed a frightened young man into a bold man. ही इज़ एक्सेप्टिंग. येस ऑफ कोर्स मुझे भी बहुत डर लगता था पहले, बट अब जो प्रेजेंट में मैं हूँ एक बोल्ड मैन, एक फियर लेस आराम बंदा, वो सारा का सारा है. टू बिकम अ क्रिमिनल दैट टर्न्ड अ फैमिली लविंग हस्बैंड इनटू अ मैन विदाउट अ होम दैट फोर्स्ड अ लाइफ लविंग मैन टू लिव लाइक अ मॉन्क. मॉन्क हियर इज़ अ सेंट. यानी आप जो प्रेजेंट में आप मुझे देख रही हैं, दिस माई टोटल पर्सनैलिटी इज जस्ट बिकॉज ऑफ माई एफर्ट्स दैट आई पुट इन गेटिंग द फ्रीडम फॉर मी एंड फॉर माई नेशन. I am no more victorious, virtuous of self-sacrificing than the next man, but I found that I couldn't even enjoy the poor and the limited freedoms I was allowed when I knew my people were not free. Freedom is indivisible. The chains on any one of my people were the chains on all of them. The chains on all of my people were the chains on me. When I realized the pain that I am facing, that I am feeling because I am not free, जब मुझे वो पेन कॉमन लगने लगा, जब मुझे लगा कि येस जो पेन मुझे हो रहा है फ्रीडम ना मिलने की वजह से, वही पेन मेरे बाकी फ्रेंड्स को भी हो रहा है, बाकी मेंबर्स को भी हो रहा है, सोसाइटी के लोगों को हो रहा है, तभी एक कॉमन विक्ट्री निकल कर आती है. जब व्हेन एवरीबडी फाइट्स फॉर अ सिंगल मिशन, when everyone fight for a single mission, तभी इस तरह के हिस्टोरिक अचीवमेंट्स बनते हैं. Unity is strength, undoubtedly. I knew that the oppressor must be liberated just as surely as the oppressed. A man who takes away another man's freedom is a prisoner of hatred. जब कोई इंसान किसी दूसरे इंसान के फ्रीडम को स्नैच करने की कोशिश करता है, अकॉर्डिंग टू नेल्सन मंडेला जी, ही इज़ अ प्रिजनर ऑफ हेट्रेड. एक्चुअली वो हेट का लाइफ जी रहा है. एंड ही इज़ लॉक्ड बिहाइंड द बार्स ऑफ प्रेजुडिस एंड द नैरो माइंडेडनेस. ही इज़ मेंटली सिक. I am not truly free if I am taking away somebody else's freedom. Fine. Just as surely he is actually presenting a philosophical point of view of life कि yes ऐसे हो सकता है. Just as surely I am not free from my freedom is taken away from me. So इट सिंपली मी जो ओप्रेस कर रहा है, जो किसी के फ्रीडम को स्नैच कर रहा है, जो कोई फ्री नहीं है, दे बोथ आर एक्चुअली द विक्टिम्स ऑफ फ्रीडम. द ऑप्रेसर एंड द ऑप्रेस्ड अलाइक आर रॉब्ड ऑफ देयर ह्यूमैनिटी. दोनों में ही ह्यूमैनिटी फैक्टर का शॉर्टेज है. अगर आप एक्सप्लॉइट करते हैं किसी को तो आप में ह्यूमैनिटी नहीं है, और अगर आप एक्सप्लॉइट होते हैं तो इवन आप में भी ह्यूमैनिटी का लॉस है, यानी आप में भी ह्यूमैनिटी का लैक है, आप में भी वो ह्यूमैनिटी नहीं है. इट इज़ एक्चुअली बोथ साइडेड. ओरल कॉम्प्रीहेंशन चेक आई एम टेकिंग, दैट विल बी लास्ट. What twin obligations? One obligation I have talked about for the family and another is for the society, for the nation. What did being free mean to Mandela as a boy? As a boy he was free undoubtedly, but gradually when he realized that his freedom is just temporary, is just virtually true, then he started means searching for the freedom. Does Mandela think the oppressor is free? No, absolutely not. He, in the last line itself, he is saying both the oppression and oppressed are the victims of freedom. Actually, they both need freedom. We should not allow others to exploit us, and we should not exploit others, and even we should not allow others to exploit us. This is all about the chapter Nelson Mandela, a long way to freedom. Thank you very much, and if you understood the chapter well, kindly don't forget to subscribe my channel, and I will be coming in front of you with such beautiful and try to make the lesson easy for you. Thank you so much, and yes, once again don't forget to subscribe my channel ML English Tutorial. Thank you very much. Have a wonderful day. See you in my next video.